welcome back to Geeky Ent. Now we're going to be continuing the Todd McFarlane DC Multiverse figure line, and on this episode we're going to be discussing Wonder Woman in her golden armor. We got Oliver Queen Green Arrow from the CW show Arrow, and we got Wonder Woman herself. Now these two figures are representative of the Wonder Woman 1984 movie, and this one is based off the TV show. So let's go ahead and start off with the Green Arrow here. So of course all DC Multiverse McFarlane figures come in nice box art packaging. They come with a nice display window. Every figure, like I mentioned in my earlier videos, go ahead and check those out if you haven't, come with a nice collectible trading card, which the artwork is a depiction of this on the actual card itself. So let's go ahead and get this guy opened up and see what Mr. Oliver Queen is all about. So let's go ahead and get this guy open here and see what we got going on. So on this one you can get a closer look at his collectible trading card right there. Got his bow and arrow staff and his display stand right there. Let's go ahead and pop his bow and arrow out. Now one small fact about the TV show is that every time Stephen Amell actually shoots an arrow in the TV show, he's not shooting anything. All the arrow projectiles are CGI. That's just a nice little Snapple fact for you guys, because that's what we provide here on Geeky Ent. We don't just provide unboxings or toy reviews or convention reviews. We give you knowledge. So he comes with his little quiver here, nice little detail emblem, and a pile of arrows which fell out right when I put them in, so that's where all you can go ahead and get those in. It's always an adventure taking these McFarlane figures out of their packaging, because they got these little rubbery ties, but like I mentioned, I don't know why they need them, because these figures are a pain to get out, and you'll see what I mean right by that. So I think from past experience it's better to start with the leg and move up. Because you always want to be careful when taking things out, because one, they are plastic, and two, Oliver Queen does not come with swappable hands. So, very realistic depiction of Stephen Amell as Oliver Queen, as Green Arrow. You can see he's got his suit. Now, I'll be honest, I have not followed up with the series in quite some time. I think season 3 was the last episodes that I've actually watched, but Mary can go ahead and chime in on the episodes and what's happening here. It's got a soft plastic jacket right here, which doesn't hinder any articulation. So you got articulation at the shoulders, swivel at the bicep, double bends at the elbow, swivel at the wrist. You got joints at the hip, but he's also got ratchet joints, which I just noticed. So that's pretty cool. That helps with displaying and posing your collectibles on a shelf. Also got double knee joints at the knees, and he's got swivels at the ankle and a bend at the toes. So looks like the quiver just goes right in the back. There's a peg in the hole right here. Go ahead and pop those in there, and Oliver can go ahead and hold his arrow, and Oliver can go ahead and hold his quiver. Now I have no idea where to put this, but we'll go ahead and see what we got here. I'm not even going to mess with this right now, because I want to keep all these videos somewhat at a nice, reasonable video length for you guys. So this is Green Arrow. Next up, we will go ahead and show off Wonder Woman. We'll save the golden armor for last. So here is the box for Wonder Woman. Like I mentioned, 1984 packaging. Looks like she comes with a lasso of truth. Looks like she's got one that's ready to be used and one that's coiled up to put on her side. So here is the collectible trading card for Wonder Woman, which is a representation of Gal Gadot, and a display stand right there. Let's go ahead and start off with accessories. So like I mentioned, right now we have a golden lasso that's coiled up, and it looks like she's got a hook on the side of her belt, which is going to be pretty nice to hook up onto her belt. Let's see here, bear with me, there are 3 pieces of tape here and they are very, very hidden. Tape and me are not very friendly together, so here is the lasso where she's getting ready to hook somebody, and it feels like it's made out of plastic, but there's actually nice small fine line details within both lassos. So it'd be kind of weird to display both the lasso on her hip and one on her arm getting ready to swing at somebody. Now this is the first DC Multiverse figure where they actually didn't put in one of those excuse me, cheap plastic things. They actually gave a nice bendable tie here. So we'll go ahead and take that out, and let's go ahead and pop Wonder Woman out of her packaging here. And of course, as always, pain in the rear end. But here is Wonder Woman in all her glory. One thing right off the bat I noticed are the paint applications on her legs. Kind of a flat paint there. Other than that, her head sculpt is pretty good. I can't complain about that. Her outfit actually works really well with everything. It's got a nice shine to it, and also really detailed on everything. Even her waist warrior skirt, however you want to call it, it's got some nice little detail in there. So she does have articulation at the shoulders, but the hair does prevent it from going up past looks like that point, which is nothing, so that's pretty good. She's got swivels at the biceps, she's got double joints at the elbow, and a swivel at the wrist. She's got ratchet joints as well, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that all the DC Multiverse figures have ratchet joints. On my previous videos, I'll go ahead and drop a link below. If they do have ratchet joints, go ahead and drop a comment on those and correct me, because I did not do a thorough review. So here is more articulation points. You got double knee joint, and you also got swivel at the elbow and a bend at the toe. So here is Wonder Woman standing, posing, getting ready to do her thing. There she is with her lasso, and like I mentioned, she has 2 hands here. It looks like we can go ahead and equip this one in her gripped hand, but like I mentioned earlier, I'm not too sure if she had 2 lassos, but now she does. So I don't know how I'm gonna put that in the shelf, but we'll figure it out at a later point. So that is Wonder Woman, and next up we're gonna go ahead and do Wonder Woman in her golden armor. Okay, so here is the final figure for this video. It's Wonder Woman in her golden armor, which is shown off in Wonder Woman 1984. So let's go ahead and get her opened up. Let's see what we got going on in here. So let's see here. She looks pretty shiny, and she just got a glow coming off of her right after that. So as you can see, we got wings that are hiding the collectible trading card. So we'll go ahead and remove my arch nemesis, the tape here, and we'll go ahead and pluck. Looks like they just pop right into her back. So she comes with a display stand there, which is similar to Superman's over there, and you can see behind the plastic is the collectible trading card. So let's go ahead and see. Yes. On this one, she actually has a tie, which makes it a whole lot easier to take out. So let's go ahead and see what she's all about. Did not mean to rhyme right there, but things on Geeky Ent will happen soon. So, all right. So she's got the same face, as you can see the comparison there, but with the helmet she's got the helmet there, so it's blocking her hair down a little bit. Articulation points, no hindrance at the shoulders with these pads because they are soft plastic. Double joints at the elbow. Good job, Danny. And then you got ratchet joints as well. The amount of detail within all her leg armor is pretty phenomenal. But the main thing we want to do here is go ahead and pop in her wings, if I can pop it in there. These things are always tricky to pop in because these ones are on a peg, so they will be able to be articulated, which is a pretty cool feature. And I think I should have these on right. Let's see here. So yeah, so here is Wonder Woman with her golden armored wings. Now you can see that they will not be able to package that on this the way that now you'll see that they would not have been able to package these if they shipped her out with her wings just like this. But having her displayed in the actual flying pose display stand that she came with would be a pretty cool piece to have paired up next to all the DC Multiverse figures. This video is on the 3, I call it realism type figures from the DC Multiverse line. So that's it, my friends. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and drop a like on it. If you guys want to see something else differently from these collectible reviews, go ahead and let us know in the comments below. Until then, don't forget to subscribe to Geeky Ent, and we'll see you on the next video. And don't forget to geek out.